passing life's sweet line. Sheriff Miller by his side. Lively blue red, heart supply.
Brought to you by Big Rapids Tire, Zott's Bar and Grill, Daggett Gilbert Funeral Homes, M&M Lawn Care and Snow Plowing, and by M&M Collision Center.
Hey, Bob.
Hello there.
How are you?
All right.
Hey, before we get started on our great sports show, we got some great guests here. I'll let them introduce themselves so I don't screw it up. I just want to go to my phone. As I said to this young lady as I walked in, she was on her phone. What would we do without these phones? Probably live a better life, right? But anyway, one thing it is nice about having these phones, it tells you whose birthdays on your friend's birthdays.
Somebody's really loud because you're squeaking. So, does somebody not have them on tight?
All right. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's play Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah, there you go.
M-I-C-K-E-Y.
Well, we got a lot of folks in here.
Look at her smiling over here saying, this guy's on crack. Well, I really am not on crack. I'm on Love Radio. This is Love Radio, right, Sheriff Miller?
Right.
You finally made it back. You've been gone for 2 weeks. Had to do it myself.
Well, job responsibilities.
Well, I know you do. You should be. Well, you got an undersheriff. Why don't you let him do it?
I'm not going to hang him out to dry like that.
Why? Casey can handle it. I know he could. He'd be a good commissioner, wouldn't he?
Yeah, great. Mm-hmm. When that day comes.
We'd be safe, that's for sure. I like that guy. He's a great American. Hey, I want to wish Gail Wyatt a birthday. Gail, if you're listening, which I know you're not, but you know, somebody's going to tell you out there, hey, he wished you a birthday. And I'll tell you why. You're a good person. You're a great wife. I know your husband's always smiling, so you got to be a good cook. And then I said, you got to be a good cook. You look at your kids, they're healthy. I mean, you've done everything right. Now you got grandkids. But, Gail, we really do appreciate it. We've been really gifted to have you and your husband here in the area. Love you to death. Christy Kelly, Brian Kelly's wife, great gal, very caring gal. Made a big difference in her life with a lot of other life. She's getting up there in age. I'm not going to tell you guys how old Gail and Christy are. You can call them up and wish them a happy birthday and just say, what year are you on? You can do that. Terry Postma, one of Pete Kent's old friends. And when I say old, I know Terry's got to be like 75 this year. He's with Vacuum Center down here in the Rapids. Been there for many, many years. He's noted not for vacuum clean repair shop as much as he is what's that game that Pete plays a lot?
Cribbage?
Cribbage, thank you. Yes, cribbage. Terry is one guy that I don't know if anybody can beat him in cribbage. Pete Kent's pretty good, but he's not that good. Natalie Routley, happy birthday. All right, that's...
I got one.
Yeah, who?
Charlie Pippen.
Charlie Pittman's birthday's today?
Yeah, he's 70.
Wow, is he really? I didn't...
No, well, I mean, he looks it, doesn't he?
He does look it. Well, you've been hard on him. You make him work so hard with that dog.
Well,
you know, Brian, don't you agree with this? You know, if you look at people and look at their dog, they both emulate each other a little bit, don't they? And Charlie's got that long nose, just like that German Shepherd.
They both get in the garbage a lot.
Yeah. So, I mean, they both look alike. They're
act alike a lot of times. Actually, sometimes you wonder, who the handler is, whether it's the dog or Charlie.
Right, yeah. And when they come in the gas station, Charlie will bring that dog in, and it amazes me that how that dog is so comfortable around the environment that he's in, but yet you put him in his vehicle and you don't dare to go up to it.
Oh, no.
And
no, I mean...
how they train them is unbelievable.
But not every dog is like that.
Oh, it's not?
No, I mean, most handler... I mean, every dogs have their personalities like people do. And Zeke happens to be a very friendly dog when, in the right circumstance, but in the wrong circumstance, he's probably the last one you want to be around.
Wow, yeah. It is amazing, though. You'll bring them in the station, and it doesn't matter who they are or what they are, and the dog just sits there, and he's very comfortable in that environment. It's unbelievable. I happen to have two red labs, and they're very well trained, and they're trained so well that at 3 o'clock in the morning, they'll wake my wife and I up barking at whatever's outside, and I always tell my wife it could be an intruder, therefore you go and see who it is and let me know, and therefore I'll crawl underneath the bed. He comes over there. You think I'm kidding you? I'm not. I always tell her I'm a very fearful man of that day. No, I'm not. I'm like Casey. I'll be right there with the old shotgun protected.
Well, yesterday was Casey's birthday.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
How old's he?
He just turned, he'll tell you 40.
Yeah, I know better than that.
Yeah, 54.
54. Happy birthday, Casey.
And the day before that was Liz West's birthday. So we had 3 birthdays right in a row at our office.
You know, what do you get somebody like Casey Nemeth that's got everything already? He's got a business, small business. He's got the sheriff's office, working with the greatest sheriff we've ever had since the last one we had. But he's probably the best undersheriff we have right now, isn't he?
Doing great.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
and last night, and these girls, this is why we're here. So we got to get to the girls. But last night we had our employee recognition evening at Zot's for our office employee recognition evening, and so we recognized our employee of the year from last year, which was Mike Moore.
Oh yeah, he got it again, did he?
No, this was his first year, but
it is.
And he's been nominated every year.
Wow, yeah. I was going to say, I would have think Mike would have got it before now. What was the problem there, Brian? What took him so long to get there?
Well, we had other nominations every year he's been nominated, and he had multiple this year, and rightfully so. He actually probably could have won it every year. So.
He's a good detective, right?
Oh, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Bulldog.
Now, when you say awesome, that's putting somebody on a pedestal.
No, he's on a pedestal.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm getting there. My question is going to be this. So you put him up on that pedestal that he is awesome. That means he's an achiever, overachiever.
I want to say over, but he is the best.
Okay. All right. So that being said, you were a detective at one time.
Yes.
Now, on that pedestal, would that be Brian Miller or Mike Moore? Because, I always thought you were the best. I put you up in the overachiever status. I didn't know there could be 2 in the same county.
Well, that was a different time.
Different time, okay. All right,
Welcome to Grill the Sheriff Hour.
Yeah, there you go. No,
so today we have the Evart girls basketball team on.
And it leads, and my whole story, my introduction goes to this basketball team that we're going to be talking
13
about
13-2 so far.
Yeah. So I bring the overachiever and the status and all this and that. I always tell people to be successful, you have to start with yourself, but you got to put we in it. Everybody has to be in it. Otherwise, you won't be successful on your own. There's nothing, anybody, any corporation, any business, any sheriff's department has ever been one person that made it all on the overachiever list. It's always been somebody helped him to get there, or a corporation helped them get there. Now your team, Evart team, it's obviously you have a team that's all we made it to the overachiever status, right? So introduce yourselves real quickly here, and I'll get back to the mic.
We'll start with Coach.
Yeah, Sean Gray, coach, varsity girls basketball. Second year doing it, and got 3 of my 3 senior captains here with me tonight.
And they are, we'll start over to my right, your left.
I'm Kira Elder.
Eldridge?
Elder.
Elder, E-L-D-E-R.
That's a big name up there, farmers, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And what is your dad and ma's name, real quick?
Craig and Kelly Elder.
And what do they do?
My mom works at the high school, and then my dad's the farmer.
Oh, yes. Okay.
I think you've mentioned her grandma earlier in here before. Annette Walters is her grandma.
Oh, is she? Oh, my God, yes. That goes back to my good friend Matt Burns. That's her great...
Yeah, great-grandpa.
See, that hurts me, because now I know I'm old when I always talk to you young people. Well, that's your grandpa. No, that would be my great. That means it's 3 lines down. I am getting old. Wow, you come from good blood.
Thank you.
Matt Burns right in there. Whoa. We can talk about the Burns, or you want to let that go for now?
We can let it go.
We can go. Your grandmother's great, though, isn't she?
Yes,
Just
she
loves
is.
you girls. I love her post. She gets on her post, and, she's, first of all, lucky to have some great grandchildren, first of all. But you probably listen to old grandma quite a bit, don't you?
Always.
You don't back talk to them people, do you?
No.
No, she's a great lady. I love her. But anyway, okay, so your
I'm Kyra Gray.
daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's it like? We'll talk about playing for your dad in a minute. But you were in here for another sport, track
Softball.
Softball.
Yeah, softball. Yeah, we were in here on softball.
Yeah.
Good God, you guys are talented. Now, are you going to be are you a senior this year?
Yeah.
So, is there any possibility, like in college, go 5-6 years in high school, you have like a 5th year? Did you get redshirted as a freshman, or didn't your dad do that to you? So you're not going to play another year after this year?
No.
Coming to Ferris.
That'll be coming, though.
She's going to Ferris.
Yeah, with all
Jake
the
Schumann.
transitions going on in sports today, you know, the Porto and all that, you know, and then some guys play college ball 7 years, they try to go 8. You know, they're a father of 6 and they haven't had college yet.
Junior.
All right, and then we have,
I'm Madison Teed.
and you're Sean's stepdaughter?
No, niece.
Niece. Okay, I knew there was a lot of blood in here. Now, who's your mom and dad then?
Matt and Krista Teed.
What's the last name again? I got to turn my, now I can hear
You
it.
just turned it down.
Yeah, I know I did, but I meant to turn it up. What is your,
Teed.
okay, and what do they do up there?
My dad's an insurance salesman, and my mom's an elementary teacher.
Get right up into the microphone.
That's good. Yeah, get right up to the mic. Don't be afraid of that old mic. Well, good for you guys. Well, we're here today to talk about you guys, not me so much. But unless you want to hear about me, would you?
I mean, we can.
Okay. How about you?
I don't care. We can talk about you.
Okay. And how about?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Let's talk about me, Bob. No.
Okay.
You know, first of all, we're all gifted. It doesn't mean it. Athletic or a talker like me or a talker like the sheriff over here or Bob being a big DJ. How, you know, you guys got to be pretty proud of what you've accomplished this year, your senior year. Let's talk about softball. I mean, you guys, how far did you go in that for a minute? How far?
We didn't make it out of districts last year.
All right, we won't talk about softball.
Well, they lost to the #1 team in the state, first game in district. So
Who was that?
That was Claire, who ended up losing the championship game down there. So it's not like it was a bad loss.
Wow, yeah. So, Sean, you're covering for yourself as a coach.
Yeah.
You just came up upon a better horse that day, right?
We definitely came up on a better horse that
But
day.
now in basketball, you guys are 13-2.
Yes.
Wow, you've won a lot of good games. Like, who did you get beat by?
McBain.
Only McBayman.
There
Who
you
is
go.
the #1 team in the
#1
state?
team in the state.
Yeah. Wow, what was it like playing them compared to your biggest win? Who did you beat the most? I mean, the most points.
I'd probably say Frankfurt. Oh, you mean the team probably the team we beat the worst?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big gap in between there. I don't really want to mention the team, but there's definitely a big gap up in there.
Yeah. So, no, that's okay. I didn't want, but I guess, what is the difference from getting beat by McBain or winning against a team that's inferior to you? What game would you rather play in? Would you rather play a stiff competition or the most least? Because a lot of teams have records of 15-1 or 19-1 and go into districts and get beat. But if you look at their 19-1 record, they played schools that were half their size throughout the year, and that makes them look good as far as the coach going, whoa, look at me, I'm the best coach in the world, I'm 19-1. Well, what happened to you in the districts?
Yeah.
Well, that's another story. You know, we just didn't have a good day that day. Well, but you played tougher competition like McBain. Coming out of that game, what was your thoughts? We'll start with you, the daughter.
Oh gosh. Well, I mean, I thought we played very good. I think we were just a little tired. They had more depth on their bench than we did.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think we played good and we could beat them next time we play them.
There you go. So it actually makes you better, doesn't it? You didn't hang your head low. You just said, you know, you're exhausted. How deep are you guys?
We only have like 7 people that play.
Wow, really? You only have 7 players?
7 girls. Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
So,
And out of that 7, 2 are sophomores and 1's an exchange student.
really? Did you get the exchange student from Big Rapids?
I wish.
Oh,
We
okay.
take any numbers. No, she actually moved from Cadillac. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
And what native country, though?
Germany.
Germany. Well,
Yeah.
we're in trouble with them right
Yeah.
now. won't we? Anyway, we won't talk about that. And I forgot your first name. I'm sorry.
Kira.
Kara?
Yeah.
So what was your thoughts after that game, McBain?
It was definitely a tough loss, I think, but I think we play them again in districts, and
Okay.
I think we showed them that we could hang with them.
Wow, great. How deep are they?
They got like 9 girls.
Yeah, yeah.
Very.
So the first half, you played the better half because you were a fresher?
Yeah.
What was the, let's go quarter to quarter. The first quarter, what was the score?
We were up.
We were up. We were up the whole first quarter. I think they hit a couple shots at the end. So I think we were up 4-ish, maybe 5.
Really? Wow. So at that time, what was going through your mind? Gatorade or the Red Bull? What was going? Do you say to your coach, "I need some Red Bull," or won't that happen?
No, I don't think I've ever.
No. Okay. Just water.
Yeah.
Do you guys drink Gatorade during the game?
No.
No, really no.
Nothing with sodium in
They
it.
don't. No.
Just water.
Weird group of girls sometimes.
Yeah, good for you guys. Yeah, I love you. Well, so the first quarter you were ahead, so that shows, hey, we can play with McBain. Why didn't you stop right there and just say, look, a couple of our girls have diarrhea right now. We're not feeling that well. We should probably stop the game right now. We'll take the win. You couldn't do that, obviously, so that doesn't work.
Well, that was the first game we played them. We were winning the first quarter too.
Really?
Yeah, and then they blew us out the last three quarters. So
Yeah.
we had to prove something the second game.
So the second game, the second quarter, going into half, what was the score then?
Oh shoot, I think we were up at one point 13, and they went on a run on us right at the end. So I think we were up 6 or 7 going into halftime.
Wow, so at halftime you guys are thinking, we can play with these guys, or were you getting exhausted? Was it a fast-paced game?
Yes.
So you're running constantly just up and see. Now, I would have gotten tired just watching the game, so I'm glad I'm not there. But so going into the halftime, what do you, Coach, say to the team that, we're winning, but...
It's not over yet.
No, I know.
Work. I know
Yeah.
I know you're tired, but we gotta find a way to block it out.
So at that time, you're probably thinking, I wish Pat Curry was up here for entertaining halftime like the Super Bowl and take 30 minutes instead of 15.
Yeah, where were you?
And then, I am so sorry. Maybe we can do that in districts. Brian and I'll go up there and have a halftime show for the folks.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, until we get flowered out. Bob, the coffee is delicious this morning. Thanks to Dom and Jim. We want to thank them here on 103.9 for letting us. You guys want to thank 103.9?
Yeah,
Go
thank
ahead.
you, 103.9.
Thank you. Thanks.
Do you think anybody in Everett's listening?
Yes.
All right, so that being said, where do you guys go for entertainment in Everett? What business? Mischler's? Drive-through? I stop by there every time I come through Everett just to support them. Do you go there? Is it still called Mischler's?
Yep.
Closed now, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maddie works there.
Huh?
Maddie works there.
I've seen you. I think you waited on me, and I tipped you very well, didn't
That's
I?
my sister.
That's your sister. You look familiar. That's why I'm looking at you thinking, gosh, this girl looks like some jail administrator that I've, but entertained. But anyway, yeah, that's a nice place. I'm glad. Where else? Do you have a bowling alley? Yeah, you got a bowling alley. Do you go there at all?
No.
Nobody bowls. You bowl?
Yeah.
Good. And what do you bowl? 128, 158, or?
90, 100.
Well, that's good.
90, 100.
You're a better softball player than
Yeah.
basketball player. Well, we're back on basketball. So at halftime, you're ahead. So you get a little break. Do you feel if you would have stayed playing, you'd been better off? Because I know, like I get on the treadmill, and I get on the treadmill, though, Brian, I can walk forever. But the minute I stop, my wife has to help me to the chair and give me a couple of aspirins and some water to hydrate back up again. No, I'm serious. I can walk forever. But what is forever? 15 minutes. That's a long time forever when you're old. Anyway, but when I quit, I feel like, whoa. Did you feel that at halftime? Did you go in halftime saying, I'm tired?
Yes.
Yeah, you're tired. But if you wouldn't have took that halftime break, could you have gone on?
I was sick, so I don't know if I could have. I was struggling, but I think these guys could have.
Could you?
Yeah.
Do you think you've been better off if you wouldn't have quit?
Probably.
Not quit, but had the break.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah, quitting. Quits are just a word. I didn't mean quit.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to quit, you can quit if you want to. That's your privilege in America. You can protest in America and get away with it. You know that too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, at halftime, do you think you've been better off if you'd have stayed playing without taking a break?
I think I would have, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes that's. How about you?
I'm not sure. I think
Okay.
halftime helps me reset and I can feel my legs again.
Okay. So you needed that break. Okay. Everybody's different.
She didn't come off the court the whole game, so she
Right.
probably did need a break.
Really? Oh my Lord! So so the third quarter? Let's talk about the third quarter. So you went out there, you were fresh, your legs were fresh, yours were a little tired yet. So tell me, go through the third quarter of that game.
Why don't you tell them McBain made it even tougher on us because they decided to slap a full court press on us after halftime.
There you go.
Oh my Lord! So they adjusted.
So they adjusted and they ran and it took us a while. You know, they're big. They're number one in the state for a reason.
Oh yeah.
So they were going to go on a big run, and in that third quarter they went on their big run, and I think they eventually went up 6 heading into the fourth quarter.
That's not a lot though.
No,
that's,
not at
that's only 2 3-pointers, and you're back in the game.
Coming after that first game, you told me I was down 6 heading into the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
I'd take it all day long again.
Same with one of your primary players.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really.
And the other one was, and then our other one's in foul trouble.
I'll be right back. I got my wife's car's getting fixed. I got to take this call. I'll be right back. Brian, take over for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so off the air, we talked a little bit about McBain. I know the boys program in the past has always had a lot of size.
Yes.
And I'm assuming that the girls program is that way too. When I say size, just height and.
Yeah. Well, 2 of our 2 tallest girls are sitting right here to my right.
Really?
And, like I said, out of their 9 in their rotation, I think 8 of them are taller than these 2. Mm-hmm. So we're at a disadvantage in the height way, which shows you how tough these girls play. Just to be able to stick with that team right there. So depth, height, and these girls got a lot of determination.
Right.
I couldn't be more proud to coach these girls. So that's all I told them. I was calling timeouts to give them breaks. Like a couple timeouts I called. Sit there, breathe, get a drink of water, and like I said, I think it worked. And obviously, their coach, give them credit, slapping that press on us. I think changed the complexion of that game for them. So
right. So you guys have right now 4 games left before districts.
Yes.
What's your district look like right now?
Manton, McBain, Pine River.
Okay, so you'll probably be seeing them again.
They do. Manton's got a girl. Manton, they've got an all-stater that she thought she broke her ankle. She was supposed to be done for the year, but I think she came back last night. So they have her. She's that game with McBain isn't no guarantee that we make it to McBain. So we got work to do before that too.
Right.
So hopefully we see them again, but we got work to do before that. So
right, 1 game at a time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and you guys get through the season, then you can look at the district and look at game 1, and then go from there and see where where you're at.
And I do think 3 of our 4 remaining games do set us up pretty good for district too. So we talked earlier about not scheduling a cupcake schedule, and that's something, especially when we've got a competitive team, that I look for the best to play. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, we've had 2, Gaylord and Hart, have been canceled this year. Them are 2 of the big games I was hoping to get on our schedule. So
wow, Hart, that's a good team too.
It is a good team.
Gaylord, St. Mary's or the public?
Gaylord, public school.
Hell, they're twice as big as you.
Yep.
Hart's even actually bigger than you.
Yep.
I don't know if there's a school smaller than you. Hesperia, maybe? Do you play them?
Hesperia, we actually got them next year, but we do not play. I haven't played them.
Because they're like a double D, aren't they?
I think so, yes, sir.
Yeah, they're small. Yeah, I think Big Rapids plays them, Brian.
No, do they?
I doubt it. I wouldn't think so. Brian, we're going to take a break here. Bob, did you get a haircut again?
No.
All right, I think so. But anyway, let's take a break, Bob.
All right, back with more of Curry's Hot Stove League right here on B1039. It's snowing again, and the last thing you want is to have to deal with that old clunky snowblower that might not even start. Or perhaps you've been told that shoveling is not a very good idea for you. Well, wouldn't you like to have the peace of mind knowing that your driveway and walks will be taken care of? M&M Lawn Care and Snow Plowing wants to give you that peace of mind. No matter how long or short your driveway is, M&M can take care of it. If you just want snow plowing and walk shoveling, or if you'd like the full treatment with a layer of salt, they can do that as well. If you're a business owner, you know that an unplowed parking lot means lost revenue. Let M&M take care of it before your doors open. Remember, customers on the plow list get first priority when the snow comes. All it takes is a phone call to M&M Lawn Care and Snow Plowing, 231-796-4956. When winter rears its ugly head, and it will, take comfort that M&M Lawn Care and Snow Plowing is here to serve you.
Hi, this is Pat Curry. We're right here with Brian Miller at 1039. We talk about what's happening with sports in Big Rapids. Well, we got a new sponsor. None other than the Great Body Shop right on Maple Street, east of the bridge in Big Rapids, Michigan. It's called M&M Collision Center. They're celebrating 30 years of trusted, top-quality auto body repair and remains the name you can trust. Whether you have a major collision repair or a minor fender bender, our award-winning team has you covered with free loaners and vehicle detailing with every repair. They work with all insurance companies and treat every vehicle like it's one of their own. From auto body repairs to supporting local community organizations, giving back to the community is part of who they are. Come and see Matt and Devin and Trish and Justin. Just a great group of people there. Come and see why Big Rapids trust M&M Collision Center of Big Rapids, where quality and community come together.
Come say cheers at Zott's Bar and Grill in Big Rapids. Great food, great prices, and great people, where everybody knows your name. Zott's, people's choice for best soup. You don't want to miss their award-winning burgers and chili as well. Originally opened in 1933 and serving it up ever since. Seasonal beers on tap. Located at 732 North State Street in Big Rapids. Roxanne and Doug at Zott's Bar and Grill are proud sponsors of the Signature Player of the Week for the Curries Hot Stove League every Wednesday morning at 9 a.m.
This is Alec Gary of Daggett Gilbert Funeral Homes in Big Rapids and Barrington. I believe what sets Daggett Gilbert Funeral Homes apart from everyone else is our commitment to service excellence. When a family calls, we are there before, during, and after the funeral experience. I want you to be able to trust calling us. You know, we're here to guidance and counsel each and every single family to each and every single need, and we just feel like the commitment to families, especially ones that put their care and trust in us, we are going to go above and beyond to do anything we can to help a family during their time of loss. This is Alec Gary, a legacy of service, a promise of care with Daggett Gilbert Funeral Homes, located in Big Rapids and in Barrington.
When was the last time you checked your tires? At Big Rapids Tire, they know how important it is to keep your ride smooth, safe, and reliable. Whether you're cruising down the highway or navigating tough weather, a fresh set of tires ensures you're ready for anything. Their expert team will help you find the perfect tires for your car and get you back on the road with confidence. Brakes, alignments, struts, and shocks, they do those as well. Don't wait for a blowout, or worse, visit Big Rapids Tire for unbeatable prices, quality, and peace of mind. Big Rapids Tire, Northland Drive, just north of town.
Looked at Curries.
Hey, I want to tell you something. Their sandwiches are incredible. But get the cheeseburger with caramelized onions. You won't ask where the beef is.
All right, we're back.
Alpine.
Yeah, you go.
Oh, okay. Nice.
All right.
Nice. They're all back.
So, going back to your McBain game, that was a good experience for you guys. What did you learn from that game? Fatigue does set in?
Yes.
How much taller were they than you? I know there's a lot of Dutchmen up there, and they don't come any less than 6 foot. But I know Andy Brockema, he's from the McBain area, and he had a great years up there. But anyway, going back to McBain, the fourth quarter comes, you're down by 6. You're not defeated because you guys are winners. You're not used to getting beat. Your record was at that time, had you gotten beat yet? Up to that point, by who?
McBain.
Oh, you played them twice. And anyway, so from the first game to the second game, same game plan, Coach?
Absolutely not. No. We lost by 25. If I went with that same game plan, I wouldn't be a very good coach.
Okay. Well, how much did you get beat by the second time then?
What did it end up? I think it ended up 11, but it was they hit free throws.
Right.
So it was 6 up until we had to start fouling.
Wow, that's kind of like she's smiling over there. It's like, wow, we stayed with them.
Absolutely.
I mean, even though you guys got tired, you didn't have anything on the bench to come out and wow, that's awesome, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you guys, did you get a little trophy for that? Nobody gave you no trophies? No, I know. A win's a win, but when you get beat by a much bigger depth team like that. Now, class-wise, the town's comparison, McBain a little bit bigger than ever?
I would say a little bit, but
they might have
about the same amount of school kids. They might get a little bit more. I think they pull some out of
Cadillac and that area now. But
Yeah.
so I mean, I think they probably got a wider range than what we do. But I'd say towns are fairly the same size.
Has that coach been up there a long time too? They have a long history of
He has
coach.
been in the program for a long time, but he is. I think this is only his second year coaching up there.
So the other teams that they played, did they blow them out?
Yes.
Yeah. My hat's off to you girls then. That's pretty good, yeah. So you only lost twice this year and it was the same team?
Yes.
Wow. Did you play Claire yet?
We don't play Claire this year.
I wouldn't think you would.
No.
But so some of the other teams that you played, like around
We
here?
played Frankfurt, Buckley, our conference teams, obviously. Roscommon and us are tied for second place right now, and I was telling Brian off the air, we haven't played them yet.
Really?
Our first game's been canceled twice. We were supposed to actually play them tomorrow. That got canceled, and we don't play them until the last game of the year, so we might play them twice in the last week if we even play them twice. So, like I said, the better teams that we've played, we're supposed to play Hart and Gaylor. They've been kicked off the schedule because of that. So, I would say probably Frankfurt, Buckley were probably two of the better teams we've beaten.
This kind of feels like softball and baseball early season with all, trying to make up stuff.
Yep.
Now, you're Kyra? Kyra. Your sister, your older sister, has accomplished quite a bit. Just step on that for a little bit. She went to play with who? What college?
Mid-Michigan.
And then she achieved. What did they end up doing over there? Playing basketball or softball?
Yeah, she played both. Basketball team went out to nationals both years and finished higher than the school has, and they went out there both years and finished higher than they have ever before. And softball she played, they were pretty solid. She was hurt her sophomore year, so she only played 1 year over there.
She was on the radio here a few years ago, right? You brought her over?
Nope, that was this one. That was Kyra.
Was it Kyra?
Yep.
All right, well, that's too bad. It seems like you had two daughters in here, but, anyway, so she, it's funny because, everybody gets recognized in high school, like of late, to showcase different people from Big Rapids lately. It seems like the same people, but, and that's okay because they deserve to be in there. But we should probably showcase the girls after they leave high school, like your daughter there. I mean, the accomplishment that she's done, the big part that she had in their achievement over there at the college, that's remarkable. But nobody showcases those kids anymore. I know it take a lot of time, but it's too bad, and it's really not the paper's fault or the radio's fault. It's people getting to those people.
Yep.
You need somebody over there that, like AD, to say, hey, I'm going to call the Pioneer Day and address what we've accomplished here. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, you girls been playing ball for a long, long time, and you keep smiling. I love your smile. And I think it's important because eye contact and your face is so much to do with your life. You're happy. You're doing well. You're having fun, aren't you? So this is a big part of your life right now, right? Your sports. What would you be doing if you didn't have a sport?
Nothing.
Booking it?
No idea.
Nothing.
Yeah. So to tell a little girl in grade school, what would you say to them as far as playing ball?
I always like starting out young because then when you get older, it's like way more competitive.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what I would do without sports if I didn't play them. So
Now, you girls have come a long way in sports. What year was it when you first started?
like
Fourth grade? Fourth
probably
grade?
earlier.
They started
She was
that young
probably
up
in
there.
third grade, yeah. But most of them start in fourth. But then this group of girls started a year earlier.
So that's important, isn't it? The younger,
That's important, yeah.
Yeah.
And at that age, it was crazy because you usually see them physically get beat, and these girls didn't physically get beat when they were third and fourth. They fit right in. So
Isn't that funny how that goes like that? You'll have a class that just, I think they feed off of each other, don't they?
yeah, and you do, and that's these three especially. They've played a lot of ball together, softball and basketball. They're fun to watch. They've earned a lot of respect from a lot of people, and just the teamwork and good kids that they are. So
Now, how many grandchildren does Danette have playing sports? You're one, but
Playing sports?
yeah.
I'm the oldest, so right now just two.
Okay.
And then the other two are younger, so they're
So
not.
you have a sister or brother?
Brother.
What grade's he in?
He's a freshman this year.
And then what's he playing?
Football.
And that's it, football?
Yeah.
Not basketball?
Nope, they're trying to get
Is
him
he
to
built
play.
like a Burns, big guy?
Oh, yeah.
Is he? Yeah.
Big
What
house.
positions he play?
He's quarterback.
Oh, really? What's his name?
Carson.
Carson. We'll have to remember that, eh? Wow, I bet Onette, she's right there pushing that, ain't she?
Always.
Loves that. Well, you know what? She loves you guys. She's family, isn't she?
Yes,
I mean, she really down deep. Even if you didn't play sports, she would love you.
Yeah.
Are you into 4-H?
I am.
Yeah? Tell us about that a little bit. Why are you in 4-H?
I've always grown up doing 4-H,
Okay.
and then it like builds like it's a different type of community. So, and it takes a lot of dedication, but I love animals, so
So all the kids into 4-H? Your
yeah.
brother too? All right.
Yep.
Now, do you have pigs or cows?
I both.
Oh, you do? You
Yeah.
got a lamb too or goat?
No, I did lambs when I was younger.
Chicken?
Nope.
No. But you live on a farm then?
I don't live on the farm, just like a few miles down.
Grandma has the farm or who?
She
Oh,
has, her own
Elder.
farm. Yeah.
Oh,
Both grandmas
good
kinda have their
Lord,
own
yeah.
family
Oh,
farm.
you got the best. My brain's a little slow. I'm getting old. Yeah, the Elder, you guys know how to farm. Yeah. So you take a Holstein then, or do you take?
I actually take a beef.
Okay,
I bought
steer.
mine this year, but my grandma Walters normally has beef steers, but she only had one this year. So
Okay, so but the Elders would have the Holstein, right?
Yeah.
You've never taken Holstein?
No,
then?
Carson
You got-
takes those.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you get last year for yours?
Like how much?
4-H. Yeah. What's 4-H mean to you? And like, who bought yours?
I think it was Ebles that bought my steer last year. Yeah.
Yeah. So how important was it to you to go out and market that steer?
We do like 4-H letters to like get people to like bid on the animals, and like that's always helped us a lot.
So did anybody teach you? I know we're supposed to be talking about basketball, but this is life journey too. Did anybody teach you when you go out in that sales ring to put that beautiful smile on and look at everybody's faces? And did they tell you that?
Always.
Yeah, that's right. You don't look at the animal, you look at those people and say hi. And so you got a good bid. Mark Ebel bought it, eh?
Mm-hmm.
So how much did you get last year?
I got-
I'm saying for the IRS.
With my steer and pig together, I got like $8,000
What do you do with that money?
towards college.
Yeah, why?
So I'm not in terrible debt.
No, good for you. But what are you going to college for?
Forensic social work.
Oh, I'd ask what that is, but I already know what it is. But explain to everybody what it is that don't know what it is.
It's like the criminal side of social work, so I'll be working more with like the FBI and that kind of stuff.
So I want to be nice to you then. When you
Actually,
come
right
to-
now she's kind of not judging, but looking at you right now and picking up
this is
flaws.
good
Picking up
education to
Yeah,
listen to me.
profiling right now.
Yeah. Well, no, how did you pick that field? Did Grandma tell you to do that, or?
No, I've always been interested in like the CPS side, but of like social work. But I think now that I like know this side exists, it just like interested me more.
Wow. Again, what does your dad do? He farms?
Yes.
And your mother is
The secretary at the high school.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
She's gonna be tracking serial.
Well, that's pretty interesting. So you'll probably go to Ferris, eh?
I'm going to Central.
I mean Central. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Central. They're only 40 part. I was close. Ferris Central.
Pretty close.
Yeah. Good. Chippewa also. Yeah. Good. You know, they have great restaurants over there. Yeah. And so that would be one thing you'll look forward to going to, right? It's
Yes.
the restaurants.
Yeah.
The Green Spot's a good place if you're a redneck like me. I used to go to the Green Spot. But anyway, all right. So after high school, what do you plan on doing?
I'm going to Ferris, playing softball, study athletic training.
Oh, you're already in the softball team? Good for you. Wow, that guy's doing a great job up there, too. That guy, by the way, is
Jake Schumann. He'll be here next week.
Yeah, we have him next week. Maybe you ought to come on with him and just say, this is your future girl right here. You pitch in softball?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like your sister.
Yep.
Yeah, good for you. Well, good. Well, welcome to Big Rapids. We have great gas stations, and we have we're going to have a theater.
Oh, perfect.
And we have a beautiful downtown with lots of chocolates in it. So if you like chocolates, that's the place to go is downtown.
All right.
And then you have good restaurants. Famous Schuberg's, Blue Cow, Zotz.
Be there.
And you.
What I'm doing?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was hoping one of you guys would say, I'm going to go work in a gas station and hopefully own it someday, but nobody's saying that. Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to go to Ferris and study to be an ultrasound technician.
Oh, good for you. I get a lot of them. My daughter-in-law is an ultrasound sound technician. You know, she quit though. She's babysitting my grandchildren. But anyway, so you're going to do. You all three know what you're going to do.
That's great.
And how important was your sports to what you're going to do? Do you see any correlation there at all?
I think it builds character.
Yeah.
Like communicating, definitely. I think I've gotten better just by playing sports with like communicating with people.
Yeah. You know, one thing I like about every one of you guys, you're looking at me when I'm talking to you. So many people can't look somebody in the eye, but you guys are pretty confident. And I think that sports has helped you do that, isn't it? You're not afraid to look somebody in the eye and say, hey, I'm watching everything you say. And of course, going through your minds is, when is this over? Right? Brian, take over.
Yeah.
I don't give you enough time.
No, that's fine. Hey, so I talked to you guys. Looking back over your life playing basketball, what's your greatest memory?
My greatest memory is beating McBain in districts last year because we worked really hard for it, and we haven't won a district in how many years?
1986 was the last district we won. So these girls weren't even born, and I don't even think I had watched an Evart basketball game. I was 6 years old when that happened. So, and it was the first conference championship since 1999. So, both huge accomplishments by these ladies.
How do you beat that? Why wouldn't you just say, we're retiring? I didn't know that. Nobody said that before the game, the show here. You guys beat McBain in the districts?
Yes.
And that was the final, district final?
Yes.
Wow. I bet they really had something to come out this year going,
That's part of the motivation.
wow, yeah, that's amazing. So how far did you go last year? You won the districts, you got into the quarters?
We actually lost regional to Roscommon, who we had beat twice already going in there. Now, we weren't overlooking them, but you go back and look, we live and die by the three ball quite a bit, and I think we were 2 for 18, 2 for 19 for three ball that game right there. So we were getting open shots. Just there was a lid on that bucket that day. So
who felt worse, you or your grandma on that loss?
Probably me. She's
Really?
normally just like proud of me, like no matter what the outcome is. But
Yeah. Did you have any seniors last year on the team that were?
We did quite a bit of seniors. Actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then you guys, so then you had a good bench last year.
we had a very solid bench. Had two seniors started, and I think I had another 3 that I could go to at any moment. And that ain't counting the other 2 starters this year that were on that bench too.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
a lot deeper team last year, and senior laden deepness.
Yeah. I always tell everybody, they'll come in and say, gosh, it sure went fast. Well, really, life doesn't go fast. It goes a long time. But you just got to cherish every day, and then you won't realize that, it's not that fast. We're having fun today. But it did go. But so last year you won that. Now, this year, you'll probably end up playing them again. So are we running more every day so we don't get tired? How does the body get up to where you could play 6 quarters? How do you do that, Coach?
I try to make them run as much as they can, but we sickness and illness, that doesn't help out very much. So we've been dealing with that quite a bit. We had some bad weather days that I couldn't get all the kids in there. But yeah, I try to make them run as much as I can to get them in shape. But more than that, even is when you're younger, it's your mindset, and I know we're all human beings and stuff like that, but to me, fatigue is kind of a mindset, and we got to learn to block it out and discipline it. And as you guys know, our adult lives, we're tired all the time. We don't get to just quit. We just don't get to quit and stop doing what we're doing. We got to fight through it. So I think these ladies are very exceptional at that.
How about Roscommon? Are they very deep?
They are, and they're just as big as McBain. So,
Lord. Well, but you don't look at that, do you? You say
we can't
play with them and we can beat them. Yeah, gosh darn it.
We play our game. That's what we try to do, and if we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. But we can control how hard we play and how smart we play. And
so you practice a lot of the 3 points, shooting 3 points.
We do.
Do you? How many shots a day? 3 points.
I wouldn't say we do it a day, but when we get out there, we got a station that, like the other day, we were probably down there 15, 20 minutes just shooting 3-pointers.
You know, I got grandchildren playing ball, and I just love them. That's the greatest gift God ever gave us, is grandchildren. We think children at the time, but there's something about, like your grandma and that. I mean, you are a prize to her. Extra special gift. I know you are to her. But the backboard, we were taught in basketball, every shot goes to the board. And here's your marks. We had little stars up there, depending where your feet were at. That's the star you hit in that position. I noticed today, a lot of Maddie's an 8th grader at St. Mary's, and she's played some pretty good teams, and they're pretty good teams. St. Mary's got a very good team. But swoosh, they can hit 3-pointers. Swoosh. I said, use that backboard. Swoosh. No, how much do you use the backboard? Do you look at the backboard at all? Not anymore, do you?
No.
You just have a very nice feel for that wrist and eye-hand coordination. So you guys are better than the old ones. Back in the old days, I think we used to.
I don't know. Their coach sure the heck tries to get them to use that backboard.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, depending on what angle they're on, you know. So
post. Yeah.
So my question will go right down the line, either way. Why don't you use the backboard? We'll start with Kira.
I use it on like layups.
Okay.
I don't
You
know.
have to on the layup, right? Or
Yeah.
no?
Well, unless you got a finger roll or something,
Yeah.
and you're 6'10", near the rim.
I just want to know why we
I don't think I've ever practiced necessarily just hitting the backboard off with 3-pointers.
You haven't.
I don't think
You
so.
go, you know, I mean, how big diameter is that? 24-inch or?
I think you're right. They were on
Yeah.
inches,
But so that's pretty small basket there for the size of ball to swish. And it's I'm just amazed how far this generation has come compared to the old generation where you couldn't swish. You know what I'm saying,
Right.
Brian?
Yep.
And so are the eyes better? Do anybody wear contacts? Are you not cheating with any kind of magnet in there going, hit that ball up there? No, but it's amazing.
It is.
But you don't use a backboard, do you?
No.
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 And why is it? You think it's easier for the swish?
Yeah, I think it is.
You do. So you think it's harder to use the backboard than just go and swish?
Yeah.
And you?
I like the sound of swishing better than the sound of the backboard, so that's why I do
It
it.
pumps you right up. doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that's what the answer I thought I was going to get was the sound, the pride that, you know, I just missed everything in the air and went through the basket. I think that has a lot to do with it, doesn't it? It really pumps you. Because if you use the backboard, it's like, okay.
You better call it too if you use the backboard. Yes, you got to call it so people know that you meant to do it.
Yeah? Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, anyway.
Unwritten rule there. Still counts, but
Right.
it doesn't to the other guys on the court.
Right.
Do most teams live and die on the three-point coach, you think?
I would say it depends on who it is. If even the big, say McBain, what sets them apart from most is their 3-point shooting. I mean, they're big, but they've got 3 girls that can step out. Every one of them can step out and make it, but they've got 3 exceptional shooters. So having to contend with that and the size, yeah. So I just think it's added a big dimension to the game. It's changed the landscape of the game, and like you mentioned, the kids these days and stuff like that, I can remember, man, unless you were standing wide open on a 3-point line and you were right on the 3-point line, you weren't shooting it. Now they're white line and coming across, and the volleyball lines are their 3-point lines and stuff like that. And to their credit, they're making them.
Yeah. Well, you know, back in the old days, anybody inside, it was an inside game most of the time. Very seldom did you see anybody shooting out there. Now I'm talking way back. But the biggest thing is if you want to be a good basketball player, you had to box out.
Absolutely.
Do they still feel that's an important part of the game, boxing out?
I don't know if they do, but I do. That's if you've asked them, we know who McBain is. So since day one, box out's been our #1 focus.
So how'd that work when you played McBain, being they were bigger?
Pretty solid. We're so small, everybody we play, that we get out rebounded. So we just try to limit how bad we get out rebounded and make them work for everything that they get. And I thought they did. I think they +9'd us on the rebounds that game right there, which sounds bad, but you know, when you expect to get out rebounded from the get-go, no matter what you can up, ±9 I'll take.
But you know, like watching the little guys, little guys get just as many rebounds. And I think what's happened is they're taking it for granted, the big guys are, and the little guys are watching. Their eyes are better for whatever. They're focused on that ball, and they plant themselves where that ball is going to come more so than the bigger guys.
Absolutely.
Is that true, you think?
I do think you can watch Kira here box out and stuff like that. And
right.
People, all three of them do a good job of boxing out, but she just gets noticed because she is small. And you just watch people that can't even jump because their legs aren't underneath them because she's boxed them out so good. So, yeah, I do think it's easier for little people to box out than the big people, just because I think you're lower under their legs and take their legs out from jumping. Can't jump with no legs.
Yeah. Kara, who made you what you are today?
As a basketball player?
Yeah, basketball, yeah.
I think Sean has had a huge part of that. I mean, he's been my coach since 3rd grade. I haven't really had another coach.
Wow,
so,
really?
Yeah.
So that's important, eh?
Yes, definitely.
You wouldn't have it any other way. No. I know around here we have different coaches, they make those steps.
Yep.
But you still don't work with the youth, do you, Sean?
Here and there. I've got a 6th grader, so I've been helping out with them for the last couple of years. I was helping 3rd and 4th grade as much as I can, but I have a lady that has stepped up and took that over the last couple of years and does a fantastic job, so that's taken a lot off me. I mean, I do. I'm around it enough for them kids to know who I am and have a relationship with them all, so.
You understand. What's it like playing for your dad?
Love it.
Do you?
I don't want it anyway.
There's no hard times. Nobody gives you anything about being your dad's a coach and you made a mistake.
No.
Good for you. That's great. That's a great community. That says a lot about Evart.
I think everybody knows that she doesn't get a free pass. She probably gets rode harder than anybody.
Yeah.
Except for her sophomore sister, I would say right now.
Yeah. But it is hard being a coach to your child.
It's very hard. Especially, we talked about my oldest one. There were many nights. I've never been a dad neither before, and definitely never coached my kid. There were many nights.
Yeah.
The next morning I woke up and thought what a jerk I was to her and stuff like that. The fact she still is proud of me and loves me and loved everything that I've done shows me I probably did it the right way. Probably could have done it a few things differently, but we all make mistakes.
Dads make a lot of mistakes. It doesn't matter if it's sport or if it's in business, whatever. You look at your kid, if he's coming up behind you there, you've been through it all. In our generation, we were lucky enough our parents just let us be who we were. Mm-hmm. And so we therefore made a lot of mistakes. And so now this generation that I live in, kind of throw a blanket over your kids and say, we don't want you to make that mistake. We went through Vietnam. We know how many people died for saving our country, and it just teased us off to see people sit here and burn our flag or whatever, or not get to work on time, or you get there 15 minutes early. Nobody told us to get there early. We knew we had to get there because it was a competitive generation there that was going to take your job if you didn't get there on time. You go back to Andy Mayberry, everybody always teasing me about that. Opie went to work at a grocery store, and it was competition with this other kid. Well, Opie beat him because Opie was there earlier. He got the groceries to the houses quicker, and the storekeep said, Opie, you got the job. And the kid that he defeated needed that job. His parents were poor. They didn't have EBT back in the day, and this kid really needed that job, and all Opie was going to do is buy a new bike with his
Girls, he's talking about the Andy Griffith show if he did.
Yeah. Well, but what I'm saying is it's a team effort. And I guess I'm getting off track here on life a little bit, but Opie gave him the job.
Yeah.
Then his dad got mad at him. Opie screwed up on the job is what he did, so he'd lose the job and this other kid would get the job. But then his dad was very disappointed in him. But then as the show went, Andy found out, why did that happen? Why did you screw up? And Opie didn't want to tell his dad, but he told him. He said he wanted him to have the job because he needed it. Anyway, where was I going with this? Your generation, what was it? Oh, you and your daughter, then you and your grandmother, then who's your hero?
Probably my dad.
Yeah, why is that?
He's just always been that person in my life that, like, no matter what I do, he's always there for me. He's been a really big role in my life. For, like, Sean and him have coached together, and they both had a really big impact in my life, and he's just probably the best person I've ever met.
And I bet the best gift he's ever given you is not words, it's that smile, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that the nicest gift you get? Like Annette, your grandmother, her smile is the best gift. She could give you $100 and it wouldn't be worth what that smile is for what you gave to her, the enjoyment in life.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's what's nice about sports. You know, I just love going and watching my grandkids play, win or lose. And if they don't do so well, that's okay too. But they're out there and they're trying their best. And that's what I tell my grandkids every night when they go to bed. I live right next door to them. I always say, just try your best tomorrow. That's all you can do. If you get a D in school, if that's the best you can do, that's the best you can do. Because I was one of those D students, and that was the best. I could have done better, but I learned off that generation I was talking about. But anyway, you know, that's the biggest thing is. And so when you got done getting beat by McBain, you gave it your all, didn't you? You didn't, like you said earlier in the show, we started out, your head's up there, and you looked at Grandma and smiled and said, hey, we're here. We did our best, right? Mm-hmm. Now, Grandma, what did she say to you after the game?
She just said that she was proud of us, and yeah.
Yeah, that's important, isn't it?
Yeah.
Instead of picking you apart saying,
right.
Oh, if you'd have done this, we would have won that game, you know. We in Big Rapids do that a little bit. No. Well, Brian, let's finish it up. Any more
WBZX Big Rapids?
Yeah.
No, just thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
I was pretty excited about it and kind of watching you guys and seeing how you're doing, and thought what better time to get you guys in than where we are right now and what you guys have going forward. So
how about grandmas? Let's talk grandmas and grandpas for you two. I talked about Annette Waters and how great the elders there are up there in Evart. How about your grandpa and grandma? They go to the games?
Yeah, every single game.
And what's their names?
One's Barb Rogo, and then the other one is Brenda Gray and Sean Gray. Steve Gray.
Oh, okay, yeah. So they're all athletes, eh? You guys all played. And your grandma and grandpa, are they around?
Yeah, mine are Pat and Alan Teed, and then there's Brenda and Stephen Gray.
How do you spell that Teed?
T-I-E-D-T.
T-I. So it's not relation to Patrick Teedy?
Yeah, he's my uncle.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was always Thiede. Oh, okay. You know Patrick real well.
Really well.
I speak well, don't I? Yeah.
He's
Good guy.
He's our team photographer most nights.
Yeah.
Oh, is he? Patrick is?
Yeah.
We go way back when he was Boer's aide.
Oh,
Darwin Boer's aide. Yep. Patrick was very instrumental in getting him in that office.
Yeah.
Great guy. Now he works for Consumers, doing a great job over there. Well, good. Tell him I said hello. Well, see, now there's another reason I like you. You come from good blood. All of you guys got good blood. You know, Big Rapids has always been a spotlight on radio and paper and all this and that. But, you know, Evart, you guys, just like the Reed City Coyotes, when you do well and we're not doing so well, we jump on that wagon and wish you well. We really do.
Appreciate it.
We're very proud of Chippewa Hills, Morley, Stanwood, and Evart and Reed City. We're all one big community when it comes right down to it, because we all have relatives, believe it or not, if you're from Big Rapids.
If they were all like football, it'd be nicer. You can root for them all in football because they're all in different divisions. So.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you played Big Rapids this year or no?
No. I haven't played them in the last couple of years.
Why is that?
I don't know what happened. So
because that would be a big game, wouldn't it?
It would be fun.
Would you guys like to play them? They're pretty good, Big Rapids. They're well coached, and they always have a good history of winning there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. Do you play Chippewa Hills?
No.
Morley Stanwood?
We scrimmage.
We scrimmage Morley quite a bit, but every year we scrimmage them, but we have not played them in the regular season yet.
How about in softball?
We haven't.
You know what? I give credit to every one of those other teams for not playing you guys, because you're a much smaller school and you might just beat us. I hate saying that, but sometimes, don't you agree, Brian?
No.
I mean, you stay away from those guys that are, ooh, look at that. But
It'd be nice to not stay away for just a couple years,
Right.
and then when
Yeah,
we
it
go
would be
back
fun.
in, yeah.
You know, I love softball, being my daughter or granddaughters both play it, and I can see me following it. But I tell you, the girls softball, nothing against you baseball players, Brian, because Brian coaches the boys, doing a great job. But that softball's fast. The girls softball, you got to have some legs under you if you're going to be good, and you got to hit that ball. But they're fast, aren't they?
They are. It's a fast-paced game.
Yeah, I wonder why that is, Brian. What the difference in softball and
I don't
baseball?
know. You get the ball.
Number one thing that I would say is there's no leadoff. So the boys messing around with a pickoff and all that. I mean, Brian knows that can last forever.
Right.
So I
right
think
person on base. Take pitcher's focus away from the batter. And
Yep.
Because you guys in softball, you had a good run last year, didn't you?
we had a good record. We were ranked pretty highly all year, but like I said, we ran into Clare first game of districts.
Yeah.
We drew, so that kind of ended a little bit
Why
further.
don't you get rid of? Why will you be in that district?
it's all.
It's
kind of like out of the pickup.
I had.
They're a bigger school by far, aren't they?
They are. But they were Class C Division 3 last year. They moved up to Division 2 this year.
Okay.
So we won't. They're not in the same.
Wow, that'll be
divisions.
nice. Do you have the same group?
I lost a few seniors and stuff, but we do have a good core coming back.
Well, you got these three?
These three, yep. 2 All-Staters and an All-Conference and All-Area player. And then I've got another senior who's pretty solid and a couple underclassmen that I think will step up pretty good. So,
wow.
We got a good run. We got a chance at a good run.
Yeah, life's not short, but it does go fast. So moving along, can you guys 10-year reunion out of Evart? Look at the conversations you guys are going to have coming back. Do they have reunions in Evart? Class reunions?
I think
I'm sure they do. Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I love going to ours and just see how many of us have really failed in life. I'm one of them, but I've had fun. It doesn't matter. But you guys are going to have a lot of great memories, aren't you? How you beat McBain and how you beat all these other teams, and then you finally got beat, but you still held your head up in the air. That's good. Yeah. Well, you all got great families, and I'm rambling on. And I apologize for holding you over. You got to get back to educational, but Michigan's rated number 1 in that, aren't we? Huh? What's your favorite subject?
Probably math.
And yours?
Math as well.
Social studies.
Well, yours in there tells you what you're going to be. You better be good in math. You'll be coming over and studying me over at the gas station in the chair. All right, Bob, we've said enough. How about you? Any last words, girls?
I don't think so.
Anybody you want to thank before you leave?
I was going to say thank you for having us on.
Yeah.
Well, no, but anybody, you want to thank grandmas and grandpas?
Sure. Thanks, Grandma. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. Thanks,
And
family.
Tell them how much you love them.
Yes, love you.
You know, the greatest gift I said to grandparents is you kids, and I mean that. You guys, what they're hearing right now, that Annette and your grandpa and grandmas are going, that's our little baby right there. She's already 16, 17 years old. Look at her, what she's grown into. And you want to say hi to Grandpa and Grandma?
Yeah. Hi, Grandpa. Hi, Grandma.
What's it? And
Thank you,
tell
Mom
them
and Dad. Love you guys.
Love you. And then,
Hi, family. Love you guys.
oh, wait a minute, you're not on yet. Here, let me get that out of the way.
Oh, hi, guys. Love you.
There you go, yeah. Well, the clown show here at Curries is over. I love you guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank
for
you.
coming in.
And then if I could do a plug.
Yep.
Last Big Rapids hockey game, home game is Saturday at 1:30. It's senior day.
Wow.
So you got nothing going on Saturday afternoon. Come out and watch.
Well, and your year has gone by fast, hasn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long season, but it's been a fast season.
Yeah. Well, we still got regionals. This is just the last home
playing?
game. We Saturday, I believe we have Portage Central.
Okay.
And then next Tuesday we go to regionals. We go over to Tawas and play Tawas.
Got a lot of miles on your car, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh my
it's
God.
worth it.
No, you think, yeah, and then Cooper's a senior this year.
No, Cameron.
I get it.
Yeah, Cooper. We just got to get him there.
Right. Yeah, you'll get him there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, God bless America, and God bless you all for coming in this morning.
Yes.
We wish you
God
the
bless
best
you
of
guys.
luck in postseason here coming up, and hopefully maybe we'll have you back at the end of the season with your grand state championship trophy.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Huh? Wouldn't it be?
That would
But you
be.
know, you all deserve a trophy, and therefore I'm telling you, Zot's Bar and Grill, that's a trophy hamburger down there you'll be eating.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Come say cheers in Zot's Bar and Grill. Downtown Big Rapids. Great food, great prices, and great people. So come on down where everybody knows your name. Zot's Bar and Grill, the People's Choice Best Soup winner. The burgers are where it's at. Originally opened in 1933 with seasonal beers on tap. Located at 732 North State Street in Big Rapids.